Misa got second wind, and Misa don't want to Ipa. Greetings, everyone. Jackogień here. Already tipsy from my... let's just say... It didn't live up to my own expectations, truck simulator stream. And seeing that, I was like, well, if truck sim no worky, then we're gonna chill with the classic splats, because if folks don't want the truck, I'm sure you folks will want the sploon. So we're just gonna turf war and vibe it with some Trinky. So happy 4th, Splatfest, yippee. If you all don't know already, I'm gonna be on Team Land. I'm glad Yusa had fun with the truck. As long as some folks were happy with it. Also, I like how this Splatfest is just, foreshadowing. It's so weird seeing their animations in 60 FPS too, but that's just what happened when, you know, Switch 2 is actually powerful. Whoa. Yeah, we're Team Magma. We're Team Magma. We're Team Land. Speaking of Pokemon music. All right. Let's do Big Swig. Because I was taking a couple big swigs of booze tonight. We're gonna do a big swig rolly to start us off. Cool as always, CantDoJack if anyone wants to join in. Horses, and since horse is just a skinny cow, that means I was always meant to be Team Land. True. That is true. That logic makes sense. Whoopee! So I like Pokemon music, but that one I'm not feeling at the moment. Sorry. What other? Magic Dragon. AKA Lonely Boy. This is the lo-fi version. A Believer. You made me you made me do that way. Boo screen. Bonk. I'm a villain, I'm not a monster. I don't like screen. Uh-oh, Stinky. Their name's Stinky, that's silly. Trash. Stinky and Trash Can. But even monsters have standards. True. Yeah, I have standard. Professionals have standards. Also, I'm low-key shredding with this big swig. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's a rolly, but still. I'm absolutely, like, dominating right now. I don't think I died yet, and I have, like, 6 kills under my belt? Something like that. Oh, they're turfing in our base. Go away. Yeah! Na na na, got me singing la na 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 every day, like if I saw stuck on replay, replay. Shawty's like that melody in my head. Got me singing like na 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 every day. Stuck on replay, replay. With your friend. Who could have ever known we'd ever be more than friends? To my hoster. Cause I say, Shawty's like the melody in my head. Got me singing line, na 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 every day, like my mind stuck on replay, replay. Shawty's like the melody in my head. Got me singing line, na 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 every day, like my mind stuck on replay, replay, replay. So thank you. Misa just stems a lot to this. Ooh, fist bump! How well did I do? 12-1, let's go. I really like this big swig. I might work on 4-starring this. This might be my turf, my Splat Pest weapon, Loki. I did not expect to pop off this much. Also, Moo Moo! Moo! Shawty's like the melody in my head. Na 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 every day. That's me, of course. No longer using your OC? Or is it a rebrand? Or is it a different character? Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Hello, NCT. Hopefully you're doing well. Uh-oh. Melody in my head. Me singing line. Stuck on replay. Shawty like that melody in my head. Gosh, that song is so good. It's one of my favorite songs on the entire playlist. It's just so fun. Ooh, Animal Crossing. Ah, dang it. Did it just booyah me? I feel like that was after Misa. Oh, well, we got this, Pearl. I had to check if Yuso was on my team or not, because, like, I was so used to seeing Brooke. I was like, oh, wait, you're Moo Moo. That's gonna take some adjustment with my brain. Doesn't help that Misa is not clear brain either. Okay, let me this way. Boop. Oh, okay. I was expecting to get shot out by two direction. Also, X-Naught is a 1,000-year door ref. No, we lost someone. Was that Pearl? No, Pearl is still in because Pearl Octo. Or Cocto. Or wait, did we have two Cocto? Yeah, we did have two Coctos. I didn't even realize we had two Cocto brushes. Hey, not the Wi-Fi, oh noes. It be like that sometimes. It's okay. It happened. Oh, oh, I see when Shy Guy was trying to stream earlier. I remember he mentioned it. I was just a little confizzle. Now I got the notification for it. Can be a Moo too with the cowfish. Ooh, true. Misa didn't put two and two together. Welcome in, Alex and Squiddly Blue. I love Pokemon. I would love to revisit Pokemon Emerald again. Maybe do more like chill Let's Play. Instead of like Nuzlocke and stressing myself out, I could do just a regular Let's Play. But right now, I gotta worry about ZA coming out. Hopefully you're doing well, Green Squid. Also, I have no idea how long to stream it. Whoa, Lily Shep. I know that person. We usually run into each other during challenge mode. Doing okay, how about you? I'm doing alright. The other stream of tonight didn't live up to my own expectations, so I decided to do a surprise stream. And I hope this stream live up to my own expectation. Even when I am drinking the alcohol, I have expectations for myself in my streams. No more beacon. Ah, dang it. I try to do vertical. It no worky. Hello, Ari Art. Hopefully you're doing well. Stupid, super epic. That's fair. Hopefully you also have fun with that. I am just working on one-starring all the thingies. Like this Big Swig. Also, Big Swig's just fun for turf. Like, it paint good. It has the fun vertical kill. Ow. Misa got targeted. Let's go this way. Hello, DJ Hunter. Hopefully you're doing well. Uh-oh. Okay, we fine. That's probably not good for me. Oh, never mind. I still got the kill on Lily. Oh, there's still the sniper. No. Oh, I almost got the freaking beacon camp too. Almost. Four-star Cocto. Let's go. That's awesome. All right, let me go up here. All right. Help sandwich them with Torp. Torp is a nice sub. It's a fun sub. Oh crap. I'm messing up. All right, let me go that way. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. And I think we won. Why is Greg streaming Mario Party this late? That game takes so long. That's a good question. Maybe Greg's not tired at all. And maybe had coffee or energy. Probably more so energy drink. Knowing Greg. Whoopee! Also, I'm going to say hi and GG to Lily, because we usually exchange DMs. Pretty sure this is Lily. I'm just going to say hi and GG. Happy 4th, Vanilla. Hopefully you're doing well. Pretty sure this is Lily Shep. Yep, that her. Misa wasn't sure for sure. And welcome back, Pearl. How to get back into Splatoon? I miss it. Well, now would be a good timing, Vanilla. We have a Splatfest next week, and of course the third kit's dropped as well. So you have 30 new weapons to explore, and also, you know, some sillies. Mario Party 3 with 2 of my sibs. That sounds fun. Hopefully you had a good time with that. Let me drop the torp. Uh-oh. Suction. Oh, no. I should have stayed up there. Because you are Athena. Every time I see the word Athena, I just think of Epic the Musical instantly. It's just an instant lock-in. Just instant. And I blame Koi for that, mostly. Koi and Cuddle. Because at TMG, we were jamming out to the soundtrack in the car. And no more Athena. Athena is dead. Bonk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Up this way. This way. Uh-oh. I have not touched Rivals in a month and a half. I fell off that game hard. I just lost interest in it. It was a hyperfixation, and I lost the hyperfixation. Now, my latest hyperfixation is Cult of the Lamb. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of Cult of the Lamb lately. Hello, Akeem. Hopefully you're doing well. Dun, dun. Uh-oh. Pearl. Oh no, we lost a Pearl. Oh, hi, Jelly. And thank you for rating me. Hello, Trace. Hello, Nettie. Hello, Jelly. Hello, Hoenn. Hello, Hala. Hopefully y'all doing well. Welcome to my bonus stream. I did not intend to do 2 streams today, but I was getting burned out of American Truck, and that stream didn't live up to my own expectations, so I decided to go live again. Jelly, because you rated us, could you please drop your own link? And everyone, you should check out Snow Jelly, because she cool. Someone else do 2 streams today? Yeah, I did too. I did drug American Truck Simulator, and now I'm doing Turf 4 because I was like, I'm tired, but not tired enough to sleep yet. And if I don't live if I have a stream that doesn't live up to my own expectations, and I can go live again, I usually will. Crazy thing, so did I. Whoa. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Sorry for the internet issues. It's okay. No worry. And I'm using this big swig because I'm almost 1-starring it. I'm trying to 1-star every single whatchamacallit, every single third kit. Misa hasn't done so yet. So I'm going through and I'm 1-starring everything, including this big swiggy. I'm almost there. I almost have everything 1-star. Ow. What's a little crown feature in the chat? That is a new beta feature that YouTube's trying out. It's like channel points on Twitch. It'll just keep, or like the leaderboard on Twitch, it'll keep track of the most active chatters in the stream. So right now Jelly's number 2. It's basically competitive yapping. Whoever like talks the most and whoever is like interacts the most goes up the ranking. I think it's a nice feature because it helps the chat be more active. There are times where I look over and sometimes the chat's not active at all. It has a negative side of it too, though. Sometimes the chat is too active and I might miss messages and then I feel bad. So, you know, it's a double-edged sword. I feel guilty and I feel bad if I miss live chat message. Because as a streamer, I'm supposed to be good enough to, you know, keep track of everything. But when I'm drinking and I'm gaming, I miss a lot. Oh yeah, I saw that, Vanilla. Again, no, like I said, I kind of fell off the game pretty hard. I was hyperfixated and I just don't really see myself being active in Rivals with Switch 2 being a thing. That's the biggest thing too, is like, I'm a Nintendo-based creator, right? I'm very focused on Nintendo. Nintendo's like my biggest thing. So I want to like keep up with like active releases and things like that. Like I'm planning on streaming Bonanza on release day. I want to stream Jamboree and show off like Jamboree TV and stuff. I want to stream DragX Drive on release. You know. Going hunting for Switch 2 soon. Wish you luck. I do wish you luck. It is very difficult right now, but I do hope that like Nintendo does actively resupply. Also, I think we won. Smile. Oh, bye-bye, Jelly. Have a good one. Night-night. By the way, chat, there is a slight incentive if anyone chooses to. If anyone does a super chat for $5, I will take a shot of whiskey. And if anyone super chats $1, you can force me to play a weapon of your choosing. So that is a slight incentive I have for this stream. Because the only reason why I'm doing these incentives is, number 1, it's a holiday. Number 2, I'm drunk. And number 3, I'm broke. I literally have to, I kind of maybe sort of spent too much money. So that's why I have these incentives. Moo. Alright, this is the last one I need to 1-star, I'm pretty sure. Then I 1-starred everything. My music, true. The $500 buying Switch 2 and Mario Kart World separate is too expensive. See, I would do that. I'm just too much of... I can't do digital games if I can control it. I'm a Nintendo collector. I have to get things physically. And that way too, if like I don't have enough storage, number one, if I don't have enough storage and like Nintendo shuts down the eShop or something and I'm unable to re-download my games, those games are just gone forever, right? So for some reason I archive Mario Kart World, for instance, if I had it digitally, and I don't have enough space on my Switch, and Nintendo eShop closes, that game's just gone. That's just how that works, and I don't like that. Which is why I'm like, I have to buy it physically myself. If you can only buy it digitally, or if you want to save that $30, like go for it. But I'm just explaining why I don't do that. I don't do that because I don't want to pay for a license to own a game. I want to actually own the physical cartridge, and that way, if Nintendo servers ever go kaput, I still have the game to play. That's why I do that. Same reason why I will not support game key cards at all. I will not. I refuse to. I will like stand firm on that, drunk or sober. I will not be buying any game key cards ever. That goes against my entire philosophy as not only a game developer, but as like a physical media enthusiast. I will not ever buy a game key card. If it's not available physically, then I'm just not probably going to get it for Switch 2. The only game so far that's third party that I see is the complete full game that I would buy physically is Cyberpunk. That is the only game that's not a game key card that I see. That's not like a first party game. Everything like first party has been the full cartridge, but like Cyberpunk is like the only third party, and I would only buy that. I would only buy that one. Also, this weapon's fun. I'm not used to the kit of the marker and the soda, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, have some soda. Uh-oh. Hanging in there. Why am I getting shot in the back? Grr. Tesla gas and Nintendo stuff will jeopardize expanding my coffee mug collection. Oh no. Yeah, genuinely it might. Things are getting more and more expensive. But yeah, I don't know. Both Switch 2 versions of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 are first party. I think I saw them as game key cards. Nope, they're not. I own them both. I can tell you right now, Corbin. First of all, Zelda games are first party. And there's a little description at the bottom of them, but that's not the game key card description. The description at the bottom, it says, includes the Nintendo Switch game and the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition upgrade pack. It explains the upgrade pack. So pretty much Nintendo Switch 2 editions, how those work for your understanding, Corbin. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions, how they work is you can still use those cartridges on a Switch 1 console and a Switch 2 console. And what they do is it will detect which console you're using. If it's on the Switch 2, it will recognize that, hey, this is the Switch 2. It can use more enhanced graphics. While if it's, you know, Switch 1 still, it'll be like, hey, this doesn't have the enhanced graphics. It will still work just like a regular game key card for that. Or not a game key card, a regular cartridge. So no, they are not game key cards. They are upgrade packs. That is a big diff. Just so you understand. Just so you understand the difference. Those are really, really big differences. Game key cards, you don't own the full game. Meanwhile, the upgrade packs you still do. It just detects if you're playing on Switch 1 versus Switch 2. Hello, Andrew. Hopefully you're doing well. I was just explaining Switch 2 versions versus game key cards. And that's not a theory. That is just a game fact. There is a big difference between those two. If anyone needs any clarification on anything Switch 2, let me know. Trust me, I've been following it. There's a reason why I got a Switch 2, and I think it's mostly worth it. But yeah, just that's a big thing. Switch 2 versions. So like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Party Jamboree plus TV, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and Legend ZA are all games that have Switch 2 editions. And all the Switch 2 editions do as a cartridge is it can detect if you're playing on Switch 1 versus Switch 2. And if you're playing on Switch 2, then it'll play the enhanced version. Whether that be enhanced graphics, enhanced gameplay with like additional game modes, like how Jamboree has like the Jamboree TV. That's what that cartridge does. Meanwhile, also if you're using screen and you're in my streams, please do not use screen. We ban screen because Splash screen does actively hurt people. I don't allow that because that's bad vibe. But yeah, that's the diff there. If anyone's confused. And there's plenty of folks still. Hello, Cora. Hopefully you're doing well. I don't like complaining about the number of people in a stream because, like, as long as, like, my philosophy is this. I typically, my typical, like, my major philosophy is as long as I can make one person's life better through streaming, I'm doing my job. But also I have the thought process of if I'm underperforming as a streamer, I'm going to try to do my part to live up to my own expectations and try to, like, be worthy as a streamer, I guess. I know I don't have to, like, put that pressure on myself because, like, me just being myself is worthy enough, I think. But I still put that pressure on myself because I want to be good. Even when I'm intoxicated, I still think this way. You mean like Splatoon's music? It's a certain vibe that I really like personally. Like, again, it's to each their own. Media is subjective. But I personally really love certain songs that are like chiptune, which is why I love Chirpy Chips. Is the in-game band. But yeah, it just feeds into different people's vibes. That's why they like it. Trip is busy too. I thought we'd chat after I was done drawing this, but they haven't come back online at all. Yeah, I think folks are definitely like have a lot of personal plans typically on this day, which is valid. Hell, the reason why I didn't stream on Easter or the specific Easter, whatchamacallit it? Yeah, I didn't stream on like Easter Sunday because I was busy with fam. But I streamed on Easter Monday. I'm streaming 4th of July because I did all my plans during the day with fam. And now I'm free at night to just drink alcohol and play American Truck Simulator and play Splatoon. I mean, that's fair. I like it because it, like, as a game, again, I don't want to always be like, actually as a game developer, but I did go to 4 years in college for game development. And the reason why developers do that, like make up that fake language and stuff, is to provide its own culture then. You know, Splatoon sort of has its own culture now because it has its own language, it has its own traditions. And it really feeds into this fictional world feeling a little bit more real because of that, in my opinion. The fireworks are really scary, but this is helping. I'm glad I can help for you. Misa, glad we can just hang out and chill. So let me provide some soda. Nope, okay, well, I failed that. Try to throw it up to Nettie. My arms are weak, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ah, crud. Again, media is subjective. I don't see the FNF hate, honestly. I have like a friend of mine, or like actually my little sib really likes it. So I don't really, never got the understanding of the hate for that game. But no, that's just more like, that's just how an individual communicates. But yeah, that's sort of the thought process, at least I know for Splatoon, and I know for Donkey Kong Bonanza as well, because like that has music in it that doesn't have like actual lyrics or like real life equivalent lyrics, but like there are some songs in there that like use its own language, which feeds into the like culture of the underground worlds that are in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Ah, dang. I keep getting cooked. I just want to 1-star this thing, too. I don't even use this thing very often. I just want to 1-star. Hello, Brianna. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, the thing about games that I love is that, well, it's media. And media is supposed to be subjective. Some people might like something, other people don't. And that's perfectly valid and fair. Okay, we're almost 1-star. I almost 1-starred everything, chat. We're finally almost back to 1-starring every weapon in the game. Well, yeah, there's a thing that like you should always like have mutual respect, of course. So like you should acknowledge other people's opinions on like media, but you don't have to agree with them either. This is very thing that is very forgotten in this day and age. Very frequently, I've noticed people forget to agree to disagree. Like, for instance, like, I know... Well, actually, I'm going to use Greg56 as an example because Greg's my buddy. But I agree to disagree with Greg56 on the opinion of Mario Party 9. I understand why he might enjoy it, but I don't like Mario Party 9. And that's completely valid. We still respect each other's takes and respect each other's opinion, but I don't have to cave into his opinion, and they don't have to, and he doesn't have to, cave into mine. And we can still, of course, obviously be buddies and coexist and whatnot, even if, like, I don't care for a game that he likes, or vice versa. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Everyone has a right to their own opinion, but you can still agree to disagree without being argumentative. That's what I'm saying. Everyone has the right to their opinion as long as it doesn't discriminate or belittle. Because that's like a whole other thing. If you're discriminatory or belittling someone, no, that's not an opinion. Then you're being an asshole. But, like, you can, like, you should, like, respect other people's opinions. And, like, everyone should have a right to things that are supposed to be opinionated. Like media, like food, like, things of that nature. Not, obviously, things like rights. Everyone should have rights. But, you know what I mean. This Greg person often says milk fell off. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know why. Milk is like top 10 beverage easily, in my opinion. But, again, taste is subjective. So, For me, it really depends on, like, the mood, but I do love me some milk. Coffee's up there, though, and obviously I'm sipping on some alcohol that's really good right now. Like, this moonshine is very tasty. This is very yummers, in my opinion. Uh-oh, they're in our base. Water's nice. I actually have a water next to me and when I need to hydrate. Ooh, we might have came back. Milk is important for coffee. True. I agree. I like mine with a lot of cream. I mean, it's still technically a milk. Because here, let me pull up the definition of a milk. Hold on. Definition of milk. Milk, an opaque white fluid rich in fat and protein. It's typically secreted by female mammals, but that's only typically. Because there still exists, like, almond milk. There still exists, other forms of milk. It really depends. We're discussing if almond milk is milk or not. So, yeah, I don't think the terminology for something being milk or not should be gatekeeped. I'm just saying, if an almond, you're able to, like, purify it into a creamy, liquidy substance that's equivalent to milk, then I think it deserves the title of milk. And like Pearl said, like, it's a substance created to basically mimic milk, especially for those who are lactose intolerant. So it's still milk, it's just made from nut or almond. They want to milk nuts, and sure, I can. Yummers. Yeah, it's not gonna be like substance created to mimic milk. Just say almond milk, or say silk, or say whatever it's called. Oat milk. You can make the same debate for oat milk. Milk made from oats. It's still a milk. Pilk. No, wait, not the Pepsi milk. No, Pepsi milk is gross. I mean, I think it's gross. Again, taste buds are subjective. If you like it, I'm not gonna like flame you for it. Just like, ewy, not for me. Alright, who's behind me? I like how I just pointed at them and then the Kraken kill. Good job, Kraken. I don't think bilk would be a good idea either. But again, I guess it depends on your taste bud. Oh, where you go? Owie. I would rather just make a milkshake with Pepsi instead. You know what I mean? Like a ice cream soda or a float. All right, come on, let's go this way. All right, come on, Pokemon music. Just kidding. That was an inside story as well. It's the remix / mashup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're cooked. And happy 4th. Hello, Red Devil. Hopefully you're doing well. It's a mix of Tough Guy Alert or the boss music mixed with Pokemon Black and White sound font. Also, we won a 3 before. Let's go. Milk mixed with milk? Yummers. Also, no, I didn't get this. I didn't level up the gear yet? Oh, I'm so close. Okay. Or level up the weapon. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Not too bad. Having a little bit of moonshine. Sipping some moonshine. Casually playing turf with y'alls. Definitely a good way to end 4th of July. Happy 4th. Yeah, I'm sipping on moonshine. It is specifically blackberry moonshine. Moonshine. We in Tennessee? No, it's actually Kentucky moonshine. My fam got it when they were on vacation for me. Also, they please, if you don't mind, Red Devil. How's your vocal range so vast? That's a good question. I'm glad it is vast, though. Moonshine instead of sunshine. That's silly. Also, you good with just a gentle reminder or just a let you know type dealio if you didn't know. It just makes me feel more me. Ah, dang it. like Starlight as well. Could be the Steven Universe fan in me, but I like Starlight. Do I like anime? Yeah, I do. I haven't watched it in a while, though. Probably not since actually college, because back in college I used to binge watch, like while eating meals and stuff in the dining hall. And hopefully you're having a good night, Robo. Thanks so much, Moonshine. You become a werewolf. Yeah, Hollow would like that. I don't have to imagine because I already have my other mascot who's a wolf. I agree and disagree. Well, yeah, again, media's not for everyone. I have actually one of my closest buddies behind the Colonel doesn't like anime styled stuff. Like, he's not a fan of like whatchamacallit. He's not a fan of like shoot, Fire Emblem too much because of the art style. He just doesn't like the anime art style. Not his forte. Which is valid. I'll check it out. I'll write it down. Why? Let me see if it rings a bell. Or I'm more of a visual person. Let me look it up. I think I've seen this before. I swear I've seen that protagonist before. I think I've seen a clip of this anime before. I'm not gonna lie. It's very possible I've seen a clip of of that anime before. Because like random anime gets like shoved into my YouTube Shorts feed sometimes. And that's valid, Trace. Like I said, media is subjective. You can like something, you can dislike something. That's the nice thing about video games, anime, music, movies, TV shows. It's all subjective. Some people like things, some people don't like things. Same thing with foods. Some people like foods, some people don't like foods. As long as, you know, you respect folks' opinion and not, you know, belittle them or whatnot. And you're allowed to, of course, hold your own opinion about something. Like, for instance, I will never belittle somebody for a hot take that I don't agree with. I will ask some questions like, oh, why do you like this game? Or why do you like this thing? Because I'm genuinely curious. But I'll never belittle someone over it. Even if it's something like, oh, I think Mario and Luigi Paper Jam is the best, you know... Yeah, Wise Man's Grandchild. I found the right anime. Yeah, I think I've seen a clip of that online. But yeah, even if someone's opinion was like, oh, I think Mario and Luigi Paper Jam is the best Mario and Luigi game, I'm not gonna like belittle them, but I'm gonna be like, well, why? Just genuinely, why do you think that way? Because I'm curious. Because I have the complete polar opposite opinion. I despise Paper Jam. I think it is the worst Mario and Luigi game. But again, I'm not gonna, you know, be mean. I'm just gonna be curious. No, it's the best paper. No, Paper Jam's not, in my opinion. Again, if you want to think that, go ahead. But Thousand Year Door is right there. We love our trans ghost, Vivian. She's very nice. And cute, too. Alright, we're gonna do new drop-in with the new maps. It is now... Wow, I'm level 250. I didn't even know when that happened. But, hold on, let me grab a ticket. Do you have a favorite genre? Oh, well, you're asking Trace. Okay, we're gonna drop in. New turf war. Feel free to join. Pool is CantDoJack. I'm gonna be playing with the twinks for. I'm sorry, I can't say that without like chuckling a little bit. These are the twinks dualies, and I'm gonna be playing with the twinks. But no, I'm gonna be using the twinks. I'll be collaborating with the twinks. I don't follow football or soccer, so I don't have an answer for that. I don't really watch sports ball. I will say though, Mario Strikers is on Switch too, and it is one of my favorite childhood games. Not Battle League, like the original game on GameCube, on the GameCube NSO. You did have water during the truck stream. Yes, I did. And I still have water right here as well. I'm gonna drop that right there. Big bubble. Alright. I'm gonna try to push in. Uh-oh. Got caught in their ink. Ooh, this jailer. Whoopee! I'll take that clean double. Ooh, I almost got a knockout. Come on. No. Just like me for real. Trans Demon Witch. True and real and cool. What are your goals in the future? You mean personal goals? Jackogień goals? Because they are slightly different. Similar, but slightly different. Want like lifelong goals? I don't mind sharing that. / general goals. I guess I'll do a mix of both IRL and Jackogień then. I want to work either in the IT industry or more specifically the game dev industry if I can. Although game industry is not really good right now for entry-level folks. I've been really struggling with that. Even though I have my bachelor's, it's hard to find anything. But that is one of my general goals. I want to work in the game industry. Another general goal, I wish to be more androgynous IRL. I can present that way through my voice and through, you know, my channel mascots and everything online, but I would really love to, like, come up with a better wardrobe that really makes me feel more myself. I did a little bit at Too Many Games, and I love my red hair as well. I dyed my hair red and everything, and that feels really nice. But a general goal of mine would be to feel more myself, present the way I want to present. Yeah, androgynous is like gender neutral or not necessarily masculine or feminine, just somewhere sort of in between. Another goal of mine, this is a lifelong goal of mine, that's like a silly goal, but I want to eventually own every single first-party Nintendo game. Nintendo's been a big part of my just childhood and overall life. For a collecting reason, I would love to own every single first-party game. What other goals do I have? I want to relearn how to read sheet music. I used to know how to read sheet music back in the day. I would really love to relearn the piano. Because I do love the piano. I only excuse me. I only really memorized note patterns. So I haven't really learn sheet music again yet. Whenever I make a piano short or something, that's all just training my brain to do muscle memory. It's never like reading sheet music or something. I'm trying to think what else. I want to publish my own game. I want to like hopefully start my own indie studio as well. If I can't work for someone, if I can't get a job working at a game studio, I probably want to make my own studio. Which I already have a name for it. I'm not going to divulge it because I want to trademark it and everything. But that's something where I want to either publish my own game, and I want to do it through my own named studio. Jackogień goals, I just kind of want to keep finding fun ways to just hang out with folks. Kind of like Turf War and Vibe. Turf War and Vibe is by far my favorite series to do. Just listening to random lo-fi and like more just banging music, in my opinion. Like, I love the music that I play on these streams. Just finding more ways to do fun things with viewers or even single player, so I can just keep on providing an atmosphere for folks to just hang out and forget about like the stress and anxiety of life for a little while. Yippee! I'm doing really good. For Jackogień, for this channel, I don't have any sub goals anymore. My only sub goal ever was 1K. I hit that in 2021. So my only real goal isn't a specific number, it's to just continuously grow. There was only 1 month where I lost subscribers in the past like 5 years, or actually 2 months. It was 2 months where I actually lost followers, and it was because I went on hiatuses. So I'm hopeful for the future. A goal for this channel is just to usually progressively grow in both number and quality. I want to keep trying to make my streams better and better for you all. And I don't want to have any more like mix-ups or anything like I've been having. So like, either if bad vibes hit, or the equipment breaks, or my overlay isn't as good as it can be, or whatever it may be, I just want to improve. I just want to build and improve and be good enough by my own standards and the standards of others. Don't evolve the coding skills or what I think I need to make it. Just have the idea, but I don't know how to make it. Maybe you can join my studio. If I make my studio, if I don't get hired, or if I just like make my own studio, maybe I could hire you, Robo. And we can make your project, we can greenlight your project. Well, that's fair, Trace. I understand, like, wanting to talk about more things, I guess. Hello, Reef. Hopefully you're doing well. Not good enough. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you, Wally. I do try. It's just sometimes difficult because my own doubts make my head swirl. And I have to defeat my own doubt and anxiety. Luckily, with this stream, I don't really have that because I am sipping on booze. Whoopee! And when I'm sipping on alcohol, my anxiety is very different. Very limited. The decaf you were playing with on Marlin was me? Oh, cool. Well, happy to have you on board. And hopefully you're having a good night. And those doubts got hands. Yeah, true. No, I feel that so much, nobody. Like, genuinely, I could yap so much about that. Doubting is, like, something that's very rough to get through, but honestly, just having, like, the steps you take, you don't have to be big. They just have to take you the right way. And that's something that I'm working towards. Is just like, even if I make small progress, that's enough, I think. They're offering you alcohol and you're underage. Oh no. Well, I hope you declined, or, you know, don't admit to that on the internet. But I try playing again, but my internet is letting me know already that I can't. Got comm errored in the lobby. Oh no. I started getting to hear that. Alright, have a good night, Trace. Peace, love, and good vibes. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out a bit. Nope. I'll take the trade. But no, like, I don't know, chat. I want to fight for a future. Why I was on Team Future anyway, teehee smile. I want to fight for a future where everyone can just, hopefully, just be themselves. I firmly believe as long as you're not, like, actively doing harm to anyone else, just be you. Like, being gay, being queer, being trans, that doesn't hurt anyone. Just be yourself. That's what I want. That's what I want out of life. Some art fight OCs. Ooh, fun. Hopefully you have fun with that. Goes off stove. That's a classic meme. That's old. Uh-oh. That's a crab. I'm gonna hide away from the crab. Until I don't. Oh no. Insert theta delta. Yeah, I'm not doing really well with these twinks, I'll be honest with you, chat. I'm pretty I'm pretty inexperienced with handling twinks. Ah, GG. Alright. I'm gonna swap. I'm the Tetrabrella. Well, GG's. I'm bouncing around different weapons I typically don't play, and I'm drunk. Hopefully you're having a good night. What's a fun weapon? Let's do. Ooh, wait, I haven't one-starred you. Why did I one-star Yusa? Well, you're gonna get one star now. It's bow time. Boop. Like, that was like a one-time thing I did because, like, I peer pressured into it. Just because I have a wolf sona doesn't mean I actually actively howl. That's not what that means. The reason why Ocean's a wolf, actually, I'm gonna lore drop this, actually, instead. So, congratulations, you don't get a howl, you get a lore drop. The reason why Ocean's a wolf, my other, like, channel mascot, the reason why is because, very similarly to IRL, like my personality, you know, I'm mostly, for the most part, very friendly, very welcoming, very, you know, like a doggo. However, if folks do harm, if folks are mean, if folks make my friends uncomfortable or hurt those I care about, that's when I can get more serious and I have a bit of bite. I've been told I have a very mean yell when I'm actually genuinely upset. So that's why. I don't like to be mean. I don't like to have to step my foot down, but I have that serious side whenever I need to. I don't like to do it, though, but I will if I have to. It's like that one saying where it's just like, no one likes to be an asshole, but sometimes you need one. Sometimes you need someone to be an asshole to help deal with a situation. Or to deal with problematic people. Lolo, and I could never explain that. That's so understandable. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, we're getting cooked right now. Trying to just experiment with weapons I don't normally play, and I'm like feeling like I have to try hard. The point of Turf War and Vibe is to vibe and turn off our brains. Why are we sweating like it's a multiplier? Oh my gosh. No one wants to be an asshole, but sometimes you gotta shit. True. Also, I forgot this weapon had marker. I don't know how good marker is on this, but it has marker. There'll never be a rainbow without the rain. That's a good way of putting it, too. I feel like not being a rainbow without the rain is also sort of like the, there's another saying similar to that, where it's like, you don't appreciate the good times without the bad times. Because the bad times, you know, if every day was a good day, you wouldn't recognize that it was a good day. Everything would be just mediocre. But because you have bad days, you recognize the good days. You know? So that's what I want to be. That's valid. I never really had a very strong opinion on what I wanted to be, so I related it more to personality. It's like, okay, well, I don't want to be the stereotypical, but I think a wolf does kind of suit. Because there are times where I have some bite. Like, I can be an asshole if I need to be an asshole. Or I just can be one as a defense mechanism. I don't mean to be, but sometimes I am. Same here, Joseph. I'm the same way. I don't want to my whole purpose in life is to try to spread positivity. So when I do the opposite of that, I feel like a little hole in my soul, and it makes me feel bad. Someone say asshole. Someone say my name. Nuh-uh. Get out of here. You said not an asshole. You said good. You said friend shape. Does your hoodie say USA? No. That's a Zekko logo. It's literally the Zekko logo. I can see how you can imagine that, but it's literally the Zekko hoodie. It just cut off because of the arm placement. It's still the Zekko. It was never designed to be USA. A bit more of an asshole IRL. I compromise on many things I shouldn't because I'm afraid of standing up. I had the same issue in the past. Okay, I will tell you, I'm not gonna reveal my real name, but I literally had it like, I've stood my ground on like my nickname, not Jack, but there's another nickname that I use that feels more like myself versus my straight up legal name. And I literally like had to like stand my ground and be like, hey, I don't really like that name when in a more casual setting. So like at home, I prefer this nickname because my real name, that like full legal first name, is like icky in the sense of like, if someone calls me that, I feel like I'm in trouble. Or if someone calls me that, I feel like it's like my boss at work or something. I don't really want to be called that by family because I want family to be more casual with me. I want family to be, you know, more approachable. I'm okay with work calling me that because, you know, that's a different vibe, but I would ideally want to be more casual. My real name is not Jack, no. Jack deviates from another part. But I'm not technically Jack. I do prefer to be called Jack, though. There's Jack, and then there's the other nickname. The other nickname's only for IRLs, though. Because it is very close to my legal name. But I much prefer Jackogień or OG or Jackogień. Or when I'm voice acting, I don't mind you referring to me as the different names I use for voices. So, if I'm voice acting like this, I wouldn't really mind Lynn. But that's only when I'm doing a voice acting thing. When I'm doing my normal, Jack's good. Jack makes me feel me. See, that's what I like about voice acting. It's fun to do that. Trust me, there's no one else here. It's just me. I just instantly fluctuate my voice to sound that way for voice acting purposes. No, I see. I try to do it more feminine. More feminine than femboy, genuinely. For funny clips, I would be okay with that sometime. Oh shoot, I might be cooked. Yep. Always been Pearl, even before I walked up the. True. You said Pearl. Misa. See, the weird thing about my names is like I'm neutral with my IRL nickname, right? Like I'm pretty neutral to it. But that can change because, well, for the longest time I was very neutral with he, him pronouns, and now I just prefer they them only. I went like from he him to he they to they he. Now I only use he him because I have to, and it's more of just, it doesn't feel fully me. Here, I can be fully me. I'm happy with only they them. But the music stopped. Oh, yeah, YouTube was like, are you still there? I'm still here. Sure. Silly YouTube. Rushing headphone moment. Okay. I literally have to bend the wire in my headphone just to hear the music sometimes. I might need to invest in new headphones soon, Jack. Oh, Jack? I almost referred to you all as Jack. I'm so sorry. Like, I need new headphones, Jack. It's like, I meant to say chat. Chat and Jack sound similar. Oops. Also, Misa drunk, so it's fine. Misa's speech all go burr. We already have a J Splatuber. True. I mean, there's no law that says you can have the same. Chat. It's chat. It's the Jack chat. It's the chat. Would that mean the Jack shit is the jit? If the Jack chat is the jat, then the Jack shit is the jid. Chatogin. Greetings, Chatogin. Jackogień here. The Jack what? The jit. If the Jack chat is the jat, then the Jack shit is the jit. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. Ah, geez. That would make my chat the chat. What's up, chat? The jit is when... No, the jit is when I blow up a toilet at the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. That's a real historical event, by the way, chat. I blew up a toilet at the Philadelphia Phillies game. That is some IRL Jack lore drop. I'm not allowed back in Citizens Bank Park because I blew up their toilet. No, I made up that part, but I did drop a massive dookie, because I had Mexican food before going to the baseball game. Not a good idea, chat. Sorry, jet. The jit? Is that what it? No, the jit's the shit. The jat. I'm sorry, jat. But this is the Fabulous Joke stream. I wasted every pretty wasted, and this is actually an unplanned one. It was the truck simulator we did earlier was the main event that was supposed to be, and that stream didn't live up to my own expectations. So I was like, well, I'm not tired enough. We'll do some we'll do like 2 hours of turf war, which is what we're doing now. As I had 2 things of moonshine, a giant swig of whiskey. What else was there? I thought there was another thing. The thing of shat and shittin'. Oh, look at the cute little shittin'. Ah, crap. A big swig, you could say. True, big swig rolly. I might take another swig of whiskey, even though it burns. I might do it for the silly. At least I don't know yet. Why are you in our base? Sure. After the first, I won't get nearly as hammered. I know it. Want a challenge? Do you want to do a drinking challenge, Shy Guy? Smile. I challenge you to I challenge you to a fucking challenge. A challenge of challenging challenges involving alcohol. Alright, we're getting cooked. It's fine. Hey, supply the light stuff like less than 3 point. No, that's not as fun. Shy Guy. It's fruity though, it's good. Okay. Is it like Smirnoff? Like Smirnoff Ice? Because I know those are low percent, but also fruity. I'll chug those. I'll get whatever you drinking if it's like that. I like the flavor. I like the fruity. Oh, Seagrams! I like Seagrams. Yeah, Misa will drink the hell out of Seagrams. Ooh, especially they're like strawberry and cherry. I think they had like a cherry one. Was it Seagrams that had the cherry? Either way. Well, let's just do a quick shot of Apple Crown. Why not? Cheers, everyone! Here, this shot is for peace, love, and good vibes. Even if we hit lows, we will always bounce back up for highs. Because that's what we live for. We live for the good vibes. Cheers! I forgot how... I don't... I forgot how strong whiskey is just by itself. Not even ice. It's not even properly on the rocks. It's just in the bottle. Ugh, Sponge Boy me Bob. Never eat at Arby's. Oh, I'm dying. Oh. Whiskey straight is not fun, chat. Okay, I'm good. Misa fine. That is this is gonna do a number of me liver. Good thing I'm young. Good thing I'm only 23. The sand grab. I'm gonna be feeling this in the morning. Misa fear, I'll feel this in the morning. Oh, hi. I just keep getting cooked with hammer. I'm just trying to get my 1 star. I'm dying, Mr. Squidward. Why are you not dead? I can't hit for shit. I'm so cooked. Just kidding, I'm so Jackogień. Just kidding, I'm cooked. Okay. Home one. I'm not out of the count yet. Stop that. No, yawning's illegal. Wonder what happens if I whisk. If I whisk. I was just trying to say. Well, I wonder what happens if I mix whiskey and water. And I always said, I wonder what's gonna happen if I whisk whiskey water. Whisk the whiskey water. Yummers. It's probably just gonna make it less strong whiskey. I'm just gonna have water straight up instead. There we go. Their water. Misa has water. Alright, that is true. That's not a drunk stream move. Let me do one more shot of whiskey. Yeah, Pearl just be silly. That's just how the girl thing is. Girl thing just silly. I mostly just tease about Dookie though and called it a lamb smile. That's because your follower just kind of called Yusa out. Ba-da-da. That's because you were in our territory. Yusa was near our base, so you got shot down. Yeah, true. You were also asking for drugs. You're like, can I have a meal made of poop? And can you also drug us? Like, oh, damn, Pearl, all right. Pop off, Queen, but like, are you sure you want to get high and eat shit? Like, dang. Girl thinks living her best life. Ooh, wipe out. Well, 1 in 10, how silly / character am I? 7.8 out of 10. You must save Mario again, but this time he cares, but once he really cares. And Yusa really wanted me dead. I think we won. Okay, Team Magma. Oh, wait. You actually are Team Magma. Exactly. That's delicious character would I be? By default, most folks I know online is like around a 7 to 9 category. I'd put you at like 7. Robo can be a bit more silly than Yusa. Because I've been in voice chat with Robo for for like several hours before. Let's see. I want to turn off my brain, so I'm gonna play Reflux. And I'm gonna play the milk variety. A 6.66 out of 6. Pat, should I finish this whiskey? There's not too much in it. There's probably 4 shots. No, I'm not gonna do 4 shots worth. I'll do one more shot. Do one more shot of apple whiskey. And then I'm just gonna have Wuda because I'm already drunk enough. Because we only got like 20-ish minutes left, so. Mixing it with taking water afterwards helps with the burning, at least. You rather for pet a toucan or an owl? Probably an owl. I'll do an owl and I'll name it Hootie. Because Owl House. Or Hootsifer. And just call it Hootie. Yeah. I wanna save that life. I can't escape this hell unless you show me how. When you feel my heat, look into my eye. Where my demons hide, where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside. Where my demons hide, where my demons hide. I love Imagine Dragons. Can't hear the song anymore without also hearing the meme version. It's wait, do you mean the kingdom come? Nobody, I swear to God. I'm gonna say to grab nobody real quick. Just add. Gosh dang it, we can't just let Hala waltz into our base. Chat. One v one me, Hala. Stop going away when I'm trying to fight Yusa. Come Come on, chat. We almost got it. 7 second. Could be close. I think they got it with the 10 though. Uh-oh. Can you also take it at night, Robo, or no? Yeah, with the 10 skur. Oh well, GG. Actually, I know how to cope with a loss. Alcohol! Yeah! Uh-oh. Hey, so, chat, you know how I said there was probably like 4 shots left of the whiskey? I might have made those last 2 shots a little too much. The bottle may or may not be empty. Oops. Jackogień accident. Why is bottle empty? Yeah. And night night, holla. It's fine, I'll feel it in the morning. I finished my apple crown. Way! Yay! No more alcohol! Oh god, I'm gonna have problems walking up the steps. Why is my gaming setup downstairs versus being upstairs where my bed is? Oi, oi, oi. Wah. Ah. I will. Bonk. My foot's cramping. Owie. Okay, there it goes. I just cracked it. Why music stoppy? Oh, it's loading. Okay. Why is it loading? I have Ethernet. Why ain't no load? I have Ethernet cable. It should worky. Okay, there we go. It's probably the ad blocker doing its thingy. Also, Puzzle Plank Galaxy. One of my favorite songs. Oh, there's actually a rumor that for Mario's 40th anniversary we get a Galaxy 2 remake. If we do, I'm doing a live Let's Play, of course. Bam, ba-dum. Dun, dun, da-dum. Bam, ba-dum. Ba-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Also, by the way, chat, I firmly believe Reflex is one of those weapons that you have a fun time playing, but have an awful time fighting against, especially in zones in Turf War, because the speed at which they can paint is very frustrating. But it makes up for a very, very, very good comeback for Turf. So, you know. Really like your avatar. Thank you. This is made by my friend, Kuro. Nice little trunky inkling or octoling. Wow, I can't believe I mixed up my own species. You know I'm drunk. I had way too much whiskey tonight. It's like using reflux and fighting it, lol. Nuh-uh, but thanks. We said sort of checks out. Except it's deco wall. That is a pain for me. It's just wall in general. I mean, true. But no, like, there's a couple different weapons that are fun to play but are annoying to fight. In my opinion, Reflux is up there. Some arrow sprays. Bloblobber. Explosher and Hydra. They can be fun to play, but oh, E-Leader, too. E-Leader. Fun to play. Very frustrating to fight against if your opponent is using one of them. I'm so cooked. I just knew I was cooked. Your umbrella players hate fighting swords. I mean, true. I know from Flo it can be frustrating because I've heard her vent out frustrations during Anarchy Open before against Sword. Because we used to do outside of streaming Anarchy Opens just like casually with Inksane back when our schedules aligned better, like during Call Leggy. But ever since I got out of Call Leggy, I haven't really done too much of stuff outside of stream with folks, which I feel bad about. But just because my schedule's so full, if I like lived alone, it might be a bit different because then I would fully manage my own schedule. But while for this, you know, however long I live with fam, that, you know, it's gonna be a lot harder because I have to balance my streams around family. I have to balance my work life. I have to balance a lot with fam. That includes, you know, just hanging out in VC and stuff. I can't do as much because I don't have as much free time. Yippee! Be a bomb moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll get the dynamo. You get the aerospray though. So just like running object shredder with it. True. Yeah, that will just shred. Owie. I should have held down the charge. And remember when in the Splatoon 3 like direct when they revealed that Tentamissiles was coming back and everyone freaked out? They're like, no, not missile spam. And then they nerfed Tentamissiles to not spam, and it just becomes a special that exists now. Like there's no spammy, so it's not nearly as bad as it was in Splatoon 2. You cooking with Junior? Cool. Are you having fun? I am not cooking right now with Reflux. I was in a little bit, but not super much. I'm not feeling this music anymore. I'm gonna skip. I don't want you here anymore, and I don't want you here. I'm stuck with you. The Cloudy, not wow, Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. No, it's up. I know the reference. I just said the wrong thing. What weapon? Ba. Let's go. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to pick this one, but I guess we're rolling with this one for one round. I meant to pick the other one. Yeah, editing can be like that sometime. Trust, I know from experience. Oh, I didn't know Object Charter didn't work Umbrella. I don't really pay too much attention to abilities. I just do a little bit of the main ones when I alternate my shirt. If y'all can pick up on that, I just have different shirt build with 3 different main, or 3 different ability. That way I can easily exchange it for whatever weapon I'm picking could kind of fit that way. My voice is fluctuating a lot. I feel like it's going high to low. I have 2 different tired voices. The one that you've been hearing. And there's Hexamaniac that also just exists when I'm this tired. But when I'm not sober, it tends to lean to this voice a lot easier. So it sounds a bit higher pitched. I probably should go EP then, but I want game a little more. Just a little bit. Maybe 5 more turfs. I think 5 more until like about 115. 115, then I'll call. Sorry, nobody. I know yawning's illegal, but I sort of need it right now. I need to yawn. Hi, Mike. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, I should have made a video on my experiences at TMG. I never did. I should have. I only made a video on when I arrived. And then, like, the things I got. But I wanted to make a short on my experiences. And I never did. I'm sorry. TMG was a lot of fun. I even got to play on Jade and Fail's panel. I met AVGN. That's fun. It's not too late, true, but I want to do it. I want to do it on Thursday, and I want to do it today, but today was 4th of July. And I had a lot of plans with fam. My 4th was pretty good. I had a good amount of alcohol-y. So that's been fun. I finished my Apple Crown Whiskey. I didn't think I would finish. Have you considered that there was the right amount of game? No, trust me, there was too many. I spent way more money than I should have. Because of just how many games there were. There was quite literally too many for my wallet. And now I have to worry about money. When normally I don't have to worry about money, now I really do. So that's not fun. I'll just play you. Burst bomb gun. Hello, Wendy. Welcome to stream. Yeah, Misa drunk. I had in my drunk American truck, and I just finished my drinks during this stream. It just sounds like you're devious, Robo. It's like, thanks, you too, even when they don't have a meal. Mrs. plays Spot 3 while listening to Free Bird. That sounds fun. Well, Free Bird, yeah. I cannot hit you, so. Grr. You have a date and you have a good one and they say thanks you too joins the date. See, that's how a poly starts. Just like enjoy your date. Thanks you too. Wait, what? Yeah, did you know? Definitely helped me stay somewhat okay. Well, I'm glad Misa could help with that to some extent. As long as they help you out in some capacity. That's what's important. That's what I strive for. Every time I go live, if I can make one person's life better, then I'm doing my job. My job is to try to leave a better impact on folks. Because I know what it's like when there's bad impact. So I wanna do good. I like to do a good impact. That's why my silly little motto shall forever be peace, love, and good vibes now. I know my motto used to be just rolling with it and then multiverse of possibilities. But I really want an updated banner that just says peace, love, and good vibes with just the soul on fire as a logo. I'm gonna back out this way. Yeah, caffeine dependency is very big. Could be close. I'm not sure who win. Hello, E-Bone. Hopefully you're doing well, E-Bone. Have multiverse of possibilities with how amazing and always provide the peace, love, and good vibes. True, and thank you. I try to. Oh, I feel the Smins chat. I had enough whiskey tonight. But we're good. We're vibing. We're just chilling. We're hanging out. Hello, Ethan. Hopefully you're having a good one. We're just casually playing turf. Attack of the Killer Queen! That queen! Ooh, you're right. Yeah, it has the pink and the white and the blue. You're right. That make me like this weapon even more. I'm gonna need a coffee and ibuprofen in the morning. Do you have any ibuprofen? I have a headache. I love that. I need to commission someone for a Jack in an ocean with just like half their head missing for that meme. You have any ibuprofen? I have a headache. Oh, so fun. So fun. And hopefully you're doing well. I'm so bad at your name pronunciation. I know Floto's like the only one that gets your pronunciation right, and I'm sorry. Me so sorry. But hopefully you're having a good day. Oh, Misa went into Wuda. Misa about to go in the Wuda. Never mind, Misa died. Oh, it works fast. I respect the ground. Ooh, fun. Yeah, Bunny has the concept art for Team Land, but also Hyena has concept art. Actually, does anyone want to see the concept art for Bonanza? I could show the concept art for Ocean for Bonanza. It's gonna be a collaborative piece of both Hyena and Hyena and Bunny. Bunny's gonna draw Jack, who's gonna be Pauline. And then there's Ocean's gonna be Donkey Kong. I can show off that concept art then. Let me finish my turfy because I want to show that off because I am excited for Bonanza. Nope. I'll slay in two ways. One with like actual boulders, and then one with Jack being Slay as Pauline. Got the. Oh, whoa! I got the drunk hiccups. See, wow! I almost never get the drunk hiccups. Those are fun. I never felt so whimsical hiccuping, but considering I'm hiccuping only because I had so much whiskey, I've never had drunk hiccups like this. Whoa! Not that I remember anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I think we lost. Alright, let's see your... Oh, I have DM. Oh, check post stream. Where is the group chat? I need to find a group chat with me, Bunny, and Hyena. Okay, there's the concept art. Let me save image. Boop. Hit continue so folks can keep gaming with us. And then here we go. Here, concept art for the Donkey Kong Bonanza PNG. Boop. So here's the Ogie. Here's the OG. Big wolf. And then Bunny's gonna do Jack in, their style. So then OG's gonna be DK. And then Jack's just gonna sit on the back and they're just gonna vibe here in the overlay together. Yeah, hyena always cooks. It is very cute. The big gulp is 90 milligrams of caffeine. Ooh, yummers. I love caffeine. I usually do like 200 milligrams though, because I get those like espresso shot things. Those have a lot of caffeine in them. They're really good yummers though. Bonk. And we'll run away. Hi, Joseph. Bye, bye, Joseph. Uh-oh. Basically exclusively caffeine. Yummers. Can you tell your bro to give Misa some, please? I like caffeine. I want to eat caffeine. Yep, exclusively as well. Also, I don't know how many of you saw my post today, but I just wanted to clarify. Next week, it's my last week where I'll be doing daily streams. I'm sorry for any inconvenience. But there's a lot that's happening IRL. So I'm only going to probably stream about 4 times a week. Probably late Wednesday night, like around this time, like, 11, probably 11:55 start time. Then Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And then, of course, I'll still try to do things like Nintendo Directs, and Pokemon Presents. I'm gonna live react to. So just stay tuned. I will, of course, do Splatoon as well, at least once a week. I'll try to maybe, if I have to do Splatoon only once a week, I'll alternate between Turf War and Vibe and Anarchy Open. As well, I'll probably end up doing. So like 1 week Turf, 1 week Anarchy, 1 week Turf. So I don't say anything to him about it. Oh, okay. Understandable and sorry. Misa Sargi, you said don't have to bring it up anymore. Oh god, I got the spinnies. Let's make this. Let's make this the last turf here. We'll make this the last turf. And then we're gonna do a proper outro-y. I'll be live again tomorrow afternoon when Fam goes away. Fam's gonna go, like, out shopping or something, and I'll stay at the house, and we're gonna do Surprise Saturday in the afternoon. I will say it is a single-player game, so I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'll at least give that hint that it is a single-player game. And it's also not Strikers. I gave that hint beforehand. So those are your 2 hints for Surprise Saturday tomorrow. It's a single-player game, and it's not Strikers. So just stay tuned. And I hope folks like it. I mean, I know a friend of mine recently streamed this game, so I'm sure some folks will enjoy. You need your water bowl full. Yeah, I'll have a little I'll have a little bit of water before, or a little bit of water before I go honk shoe. So don't worry. Hydration is important. Yeah, I will hydrate. I'm sorry. I like the tone differences between Pearl and Nobody. Nobody just feels like a command, like hydrate. You must hydrate now. While Pearl's like, oh, do you want your water bowl full? Does the puppy need a water bowl full? And versus Nobody, just hydrate. You must hydrate now. This is the tone indications I'm getting from that. Time to drink water. Yeah, I will need to drink water after stream. Before I pass out in my bed. I hydrate or dihydrate. Oh no. Misa don't want to dihydrate. If Misa dihydrate, then Misa can't spread good vibe. Misa can't try to spread good vibe, and that's... Spreading good vibes is my art. I might not be talented in other departments that are considered art, but streaming is my art. Just being a silly little goofy NB and hanging out with folks. And, well, in this case, it's getting freaking drunk as hell and finishing my whiskey bottle. Which is a small bottle, don't worry. It's not like a giant bottle of whiskey. This is a small one that I've had since Brojan's wedding. That was just sitting in my storage. I was like, I'm gonna have this for the night. I ended up finishing it. I didn't think I would, but here we are in this. Here we are in the future. Here we are in the future, and it's bright. No one to fear, nothing to fight. I can't believe we've come so far. Happily ever after, here we are. I love Megalo Strike Back Lo-Fi. I know it's an edgy song, but the lo-fi brings a whole new vibe to it, and I love it. Oh, if Susie is a remake of Mega Strike Back, that would be peak. But, anyways, folks, that's gonna do it for this 4th of July. I hope you all had a good one. If you like to see my dumbass with alcohol in my system, make sure you just absolutely give a love tap to the like button. Of course, the platonic at the head pat the headbutt, head at the headbutt. No, head pat the like button. Yeah. So make sure you head pat that like button, or headbutt it, either or. If you like seeing me be silly on the holidays. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Jackogień, like, I don't know if folks didn't like the American Truck stream, but I'm hopeful folks liked at least this stream, because I want to make sure folks like stuff. That's why I do. That's why I'm here. That's why I try to create, to have fun with you all. So yeah, thanks again everyone for, wow, 14 likes. Hell yeah, thank you for that. I was worried the stream wouldn't break 10, so the fact that it broke 10, I greatly appreciate that. Before I pass out, before I grab my Wuda, I'm gonna do my cute, my silly little thing. It's not cute, but I have fun doing it. My motto, as always, I make a heart for the peace. Oh, this is the love. This is the heart for the love. I will try to make a peace sign with 2 fingy. That's peace. That's the love. And I'll make a nice little star. Or try to make a star shape. What a good vibe. It's a little silly of a star because the wall was in the way and I'm tipsy, but peace sign for peace, like the peace, you know, the 2 fingies. Peace, the love, and the good vibe. That's what we always strive for. But thank you all, and I'll catch you tomorrow if you want to tune in for Surprise Saturday. Outside of Surprise Saturday, I'll probably be live again Monday night, late night for Cult of the Lamb. So if you like Cult of the Lamb, I'll probably be live for that on Monday. But yeah, take care everyone. Bye bye, night night. Hopefully you had a good day. Bye. Alright, sorry, Cafe from New Donk City. I want to play my typical outro music, which is...